All right, guys, the search is over. You have found the smart lock that you want for your Airbnb, the Schlage Encode Wi-Fi only smart lock. I'll give you 3 reasons why. It's easy to install. You take out your deadbolt, you add the smart lock and a few batteries and you're in there. Number 2, it's Wi-Fi only, no hubs to mess around with. And number 3, the meat and potatoes, the nuts and bolts is the interface on the app. I'm gonna show you how to use it. All right, guys, after you've opened your app up here, we're going to add a lock down here in the right corner. I already have 2 locks, so I don't need to do that. So let's go back up to the 3 dots right here and take a look at what this offers. Let's go down to Manage Access and learn how to add a new code. So it's loading my old codes. We are going to go to the plus sign at the top right here, and we're going to add a code. Let's add a code and call it the new code. And let's give it, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have this anywhere from 1 to 8 digits. We usually use these last 4 digits of our guest's cell phone. After you've saved a code, you can share it. I usually just share this with myself, and that way I know exactly when I added that code. The next thing is the schedule. We always just have ours on always, but you can set up a temporary schedule for the time that the guests are checking in and the time they are leaving. Like I said, we just always leave it on always, and we send a letter a week before the guests check in with their code, which is the last 4 of their cell number. All right, let's arrow back to the main menu and look at some lock settings. So go to lock settings. The first feature you come to is a built-in alarm. We have this disabled. It's pretty sensitive and doesn't make sense for an Airbnb. The second feature we love is the auto lock feature. It locks the door 4 minutes after somebody unlocks the door, so the guest does not leave your place unlocked. One-touch locking, you just touch the lock on the outside of the door instead of your code and it locks the door. And key press beep is just an audible sound when they touch the digital pad. Let's scroll back to the main menu and look at the lock history. This is most valuable for us because we can tell when the cleaners were there, we can tell when the guests checked in, we can tell when the guests checked out. If you look at the very top there, you can see the code that we added at the beginning of the video and a few other ones that I added and deleted today. Let's go back to the main menu one more time, and I want to show you how to delete a code, and I also want to make sure that you have your notifications on. When this is activated, you get a text anytime somebody is using a code at your place. And one final feature is the delete code button there at the bottom. Just hit it, and your code will be deleted. After that walkthrough, hopefully you get a great idea of how awesome this lock is. Keep on grinding, guys.